Your Honor, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. May I approach the witness to give him some water?
Of course, absolutely.
Good afternoon, Dr. Rob.
Hello?
We're going to probably be talking lots, so you may need some of that.
Okay.
And we're going to go about 20 minutes, and then we'll take a short our afternoon break as well.
Sure, Your Honor. Thank you so much. All right, Dr. Rob, would you please introduce yourself to the jury?
I'm Dr. Stephen Robb.
Are you a medical doctor?
I am.
What kind of doctor are you?
I'm a pathologist.
Do you have specialties in pathology?
I do.
Now, go ahead.
I'm a anatomic pathologist, and I'm a cytopathologist with board certification in both of those.
Over the course of your career, Dr. Robb, have you developed a specialty in the misdiagnosis of cancer?
I have.
And as a pathologist with a specialty in the misdiagnosis of cancer, are you here today, Dr. Robb, to testify about whether Mrs. Adamson had primary lung cancer?
I am.
Now, are there several medical records in this case with references specifically to the phrase lung cancer?
Yes.
Dr. Robb, did you see anywhere in the medical records where any doctors suggested that they believed Mrs. Adamson's cancer started outside of her lung?
I don't see reference.
Go ahead.
I don't see evidence of their actually stating that in the medical record.
So now, based on those two things, can we just call this a primary lung cancer and go home?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because I believe that although there is a complete lack of, to me, medical record evidence from when the diagnosis was made, I think that the lack of this evidence makes it a very difficult call to make of where this tumor came from. And there are data that I think within the depositions and within the medical records that do exist, as well as in the calendar that we have that could point towards there being another source of this tumor.
Dr. Robb, is that what we're going to spend our time here today talking to this jury about? Your opinions on that?
Yes.
As a pathologist specializing in the misdiagnosis of cancer, have you looked extensively at the issue of whether treating physicians got it right or whether there's another explanation?
Yes.
Dr. Robb, do you understand that this is a tobacco case?
I do.
Are you here to testify today about smoking in any way, whether generally or as related to Mrs. Adamson's case?
No.
Are you here to testify today about the possible causes of Mrs. Adamson's cancer?
No.
Do you understand that there's another witness who will talk about Mrs. Adamson's risk factors for cancer?
I do.
Is this your first time as an expert witness at a tobacco trial?
Yes, it is.
Well, we'll try to make you a little comfortable, okay? So let's step back and have you give the jury some background information about your qualifications.
Okay.
Should be an easy question. How long have you been a doctor, Dr. Robb?
Well, I actually graduated medical school in 1988, and so I've been I did 4 years of training after that, and since then I've been practicing for 25 years.
Now, you're the first pathologist that the jury has heard from. Can you please explain to the jury what a pathologist does?
Well, pathologists have a lot of roles. One of the major roles that we have is looking at tissues and fluids to make diagnoses. And one of the main things of what we do in that is actually make diagnoses of cancer or make diagnoses of not cancer, and then subclassify different types of cancers and describe those in a number of ways.
Now, you said you had specialties in anatomic pathology and cytopathology. Can you please tell the jury what those are?